A great start weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future.
Leading off
quality arm from the left side.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he missed the throw to first. Garcia is retired, and there's one away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Now at the plate, John Jay, lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Montgomery has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
This one's flared toward left center. Torres into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox nothing. The Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde. This one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Cordell is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Stepping into the box, Torres. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 0-1 on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Throw won't get him. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Edwin Encarnacion now. This is line to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 1 and the White Sox 0. At the plate, Jose Abreu.
Leading off
prior history in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter.
Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Up next for Chicago, Yoán Moncada, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Romine, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Abreu over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo. Putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's set and the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cordell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, number 20. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Number 20.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Number 20 goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. One out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Leury Garcia 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Strike 2. Garcia sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
11.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gardner.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. At the plate, John Jay. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jay playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
In the air to straightaway right. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Mr.Ra9eR. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. No balls and 1 strike. He popped out in his first trip. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded to first. Taken in by Abreu to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Abreu.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Catcher, Wellington.
Ready now, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Cordell comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Popped straight up. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined but speared on a hop. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, number 20 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Cordell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Evan Marshall enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll. Getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Maben leads off first with 1 away. Bullet back up the middle. Cordell is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 31.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. In now is John Jay. He starts.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, John Jay.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So digging in now, Eloy Jimenez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pitch popped straight up. Montgomery is there for it, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Anderson brings it in, but the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from 1st to 3rd on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Digging in now, Torres singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And he will make it to 3rd by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now here's the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Weekly hit to third. Andujar brings it in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now to the plate, number 20, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could be on alert for that curveball again.
Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to Boyd takes care of him, and the inning is over. Josh Osich is on the pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 64, Josh Osich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Cordell is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, not particularly deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Miguel Andujar.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53.
Standing in, Ryan Cordell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
And it's 1-2. Cordell aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Leury Garcia takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Pulled toward right center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 5-0 finish tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery earns the win, his 2nd, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Please get home safely.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading
At
off
the plate, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit.
Emoji alarm clock. Emoji alarm clock. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji smiling face with hearts. Emoji folded hands. Medium light skin tone. Coming back LOL.
And he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
This is line to left, and Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Tim Anderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 4th.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. 2 low, 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Maben on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Right side, fair ball down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Abreu is off at first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Stepping up now, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Weaver.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Jay is underneath this one. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Line drive to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 5. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. The Yanks. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, number 20. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air to right center. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Now in the box, Ryan Cordell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Whites. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Urshela.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. The tag, and he is out at second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Moncada shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the White. Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Leury Garcia.
High pop up. Gregorius is there. One away.
Up next for Chicago.
Stepping into the box, John Jay. He reached on a single in his first try. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out with the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Jay on second. Anderson is over at first with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. White Sox striding in, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell. And their runners at the corners now. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
The batter, the right fielder.
In now is John Jay. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
The batter, number 7.
So
Tim Anderson.
now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Garcia at second. Jay on at first with 2 down. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
For the Yankees,
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Cameron Maben will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Cordell sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he popped him up. Gregorius takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torres. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack in the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Aaron Judge.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cordell going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, this is line to left. Jimenez is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI. Into the box now, number 20, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman.
Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Cordell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Four, 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Line drive to left. Jimenez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cameron Maybin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Tommy Kahnle will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in and looking for more, John Jay. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Gregorius moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Aaron Bummer comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Next for the Yankees.
Well, he's certainly not shy. He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Evan Marshall takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans
The right
out.
fielder, number 99.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Anderson picks it up.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yohan Moncada is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Gio Urshela. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Jay on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, number 20. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Ryan Cordell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leury Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Two out, nobody on.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the 2 go the White Sox. Still all square.
For the White Sox, number 64, Josh Osteen.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Cordell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Dylan Betances takes the mound as he'll be the first man.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 74.
Sliding into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Popped up. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 4.
Leading off for the
So the
Yankees,
lineup flips over, and
the
digging in,
baseman,
Torres. He was
Gleyber.
retired via the ground ball last time up.
Torres.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Line toward the gap in left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with
Now
a
batting,
leadoff
right
double.
Aaron.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Ball game. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Six to 4 the outcome today. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yanks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia, and we are ready for
Leading
some
off the
daytime
afternoon for
baseball.
the White Sox, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
In now is John Jay, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. No balls and 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Jay behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. That evens it up 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Michael Kopech gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he lines it out to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Judge, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Garcia going back. Gone into Monument Park. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery fouled off. Three runs already home here. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Daniel Palka.
So here's Daniel Palka now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. Here's a pop-up now. Urshela is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Gary.
First pitch on its way.
Sanchez.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is after it, and no one will track it down. Line towards center field. Garcia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jay is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had success, 6 for 14. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out. Up next for Chicago, James McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Jimenez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, and even after the bubble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
John
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
now batting, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In order to go White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. That's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And he hits it hard to the right side. Sanchez is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Thiero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Ivan Nova answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Thiero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. From the stretch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
0-2, here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Jay has a read on it, and that's the third out. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 12 and the White Sox. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball just inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
LeMahieu's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that
still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, fielded by Abreu. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Ready now, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
Into the box, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Judge is going to have room out there as he... Digging in now for the Yankees, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez We'll stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now battle. Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are
taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast. Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
In now, Torres. Popped up. And no one will track it down. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Jay back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Popped him up. Gregorius calls for it. 1 down. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a match. Aaron Bummer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Now here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. There's 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check as it remains a 16-9. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th innings. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The batter.
So these fans will not get to see him. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. In there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in, Jose Abreu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A run. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Gary.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So digging in now, Yolmer Sanchez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2-0 pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Urshela is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Up next for the White Sox.
Settling in now, John Jay, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Urshela takes it in. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
4 hours
16-1 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Michael Kopech allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 17-2. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-0. The White Sox stopped their 6-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-2. The Cleveland Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-3. The Angels picked up, 19 hits in this one as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-2. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they manhandled the Marlins 10-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Mets right fielder, number 30, dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 7-1. The Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-2. Eric Hosmer was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Friars took care of the Rockies 4-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.